Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Welcome once again to How to Ace the Hackathon, a program that promises to inspire, educate and celebrate the winning ways of past Smart India Hackathon winners. Without much ado, let's meet one of the winners of the last edition of Smart India Hackathon, Akash. Welcome Akash, welcome to this program.
Yes.
So tell us something about you to begin with and then we'll proceed further.
Hello, I am Akash, fourth year at BTech IT at PhD College of Technology, Coimbatore, and my team members are also belongs to the same department. Coming to the project, initially I have an idea to make a project which is worth for our nation. Eventually, I got a post regarding the Smart India Hackathon around the initiation month. So the meet the demand, and that's how the project was kickstarted. And when I got the poster, I immediately start picking up my team members. The selection made important progress. Why means the good team only gives the best output. So with handpick the team members, eventually I got a better team, and that's how the project started.
So tell us about your team members to begin with. Like how did you pick the team? Where were they from? And what was the criteria in your mind? How did it all come together?
So basically, when picking the team, I have only two criteria. One is the easy way of communication. Since the most of the time in the college, I had never make the team outside my classes. So I decided to make a team with other classes too. But there I got some communication misunderstanding, etc. So I picked the team members who could easily understand what I'm going to say and easily understand what we need to done, and also who could suggest more better ideas when coming to the project. And also expected both technical as well as communication skill from all of them. It took nearly 2 or 3 days for form the good team which I expected.
So Akash, now tell us about the problem statement. What was your problem statement that you started working on and how your team dealt with it?
The problem statement what we choose is 8980 given by the Madhya Pradesh police. The problem statement was really simple one. We need to create an interface so that we could search for anything like the criminal records or even FIRs across any sorts of file like the text file, the document, the PPT or images, videos, even the SQL tables. So uh, we went with the approach such that first we need to make the logic, then the interface, and then integration. So that implementation was with a smooth flow. We did the logic at first, like if any word is given, we need to search for the word in different files, not parallelly but serially, and then return those results to interface, like a three-phased approach. And that's how we are able to make the project.
So tell us about your preparation now. Before the hackathon started and when the hackathon started, there were like two different segments. Let's treat it like that. So how was the preparation before you went to the hackathon and during the hackathon?
So the preparation phase, we just made a rough sketch of the project. Like we didn't go with the full product, but we went with a minimal viable product, like searching only to the images and text, because searching to the tables really took a more time consuming job. But when we got qualified for the hackathon, we escalated our project, like searching through all sorts of files possible. Uh, why I'm saying all sorts of files means during the MVP stage, we search only text files, document, that is a text-based files, right? But after the project started, we went for all sorts of files, even in the binary types of file, like the videos and the SQL tables across many databases like MySQL, Postgres, even the local SQLs like um, the local storage SQL files like SQLite3, etc.
Yeah.
And this project, what we done, can we even escalate it further for NoSQL databases, and we have the connections to it.
Tell us about those, final 36 hours when you are actually into the hackathon and you have to be there to solve the issue and make the project. So how did you segment those 36 hours with your teammates?
To say the truth, those 36 hours, the really the most important one, as well as the most enjoyable one of the hackathon. Let me start from the first hour till the last hour. When we enter the hackathon, that is the inauguration hackathon, actually we had 80% of the project in our hand, but we are still not sure that what the institution is expecting from us, like how specific the output should be. So we came with the abstract one, but when we got started, I think around the second or third hour, they give a first review for the project. From there, we got some inputs from them, implemented them, and end of the first day, they came around and see how our project went, and actually they were not satisfied with the output, so we made more changes to databases, and the next morning they asked for the same output. They were satisfied that time, and they gave more extra inputs, like specific words must be highlighted so that they must search easily. We did all the inputs given by them and even some extra inputs given by them. Eventually we finished the project before the end of the hackathon. The last 1 hour we entirely spent what we must do for further and the PPT preparation. So that those 36 hours are not only important in case of project, also it's like a turning point in the life of every one of the team.
Yeah, of course, there's definitely a turning point particularly for the people who went on to win it. And I'm happy that you were able to utilize those 36 hours optimally. You could finish a little early than the deadline. So great. So now tell us about the final presentation, which is a make or break kind of a thing. So how did you plan the final presentation for the judges?
Sure. The final presentation is the really crucial one. It's like the marketing the product to a new user, right? We made a project, but we need to convert into product so that the user can use. So those presentation needs to be at the point by point one. It must be clear, precise, as well as it must reach the ongoing body. I'm saying this word specifically. It's because the technical review made by the team is not actually the technical review. It's the product review. The group who arrived for the review are really like a technical member as well as a non-technical member. We must satisfy both of them. So we must use the words both technically as well as non-technically, so that even an engineer as well as a layman can understand the project. And only that way we can make the project as a product and it is making it usable.
So the communication was the key here. So they were able to communicate their project and their product in a manner that anyone could understand it, technical as well as non-technical people. So I think that's a great input coming from him as a winner. So I think you should also follow these kind of things, what he's sharing. So great, Akash. It was very nice talking to you, and all the experiences that you've shared, I'm sure must be very useful to all the viewers. And thank you so much for joining us today. And we wish you all the best for your future endeavors as well. Thank you so much, Akash.
Thank you everyone, and my heartfelt congratulations to the future winners.
Thank you. So that was Akash for you, with his experiences, with his tips and tricks, and all that he had to share with you all, just to help you to ace that hackathon which you are intending to appear into. So we'll be bringing some more faces to help you out to win that hackathon. Keep watching.